Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. I'm currently at my open house, so bear with me. I'm not really looking like that, like makeup and all that stuff, but I wanted to do this video because I was just watching Mr. Beast's video that talked about building 100 homes for 100 families. And I gotta tell you, like, there is definitely a housing crisis, not just here in America, but like all over the country.
Away 100 houses, and each home is going to change a family's life. Like this family, who didn't have a house to call their own, and they have no idea we just built them one. Take off your blindfolds and turn around. Behind you is your brand new home. Oh, I was not expecting that reaction. She is freaking out.
I always want them to have a bunk bed. I'm a dream come true.
And this is just the first.
That he doesn't have to do this. I mean, he could do it for clicks and views. He can do it for accolades and fame. I mean, he's gotten to the point where he really doesn't need to do anything else. He can just be happy with his money and whatever. But I genuinely think that Mr. Beast is such a valuable asset to our world today as a YouTube influencer, somebody who's like not really trying to get clout per se, but actually going out there helping people. He's amazing in itself. And I gotta be honest, like, it kind of brought me to tears a little bit. You know, there were some people, they were living in very difficult conditions.
So it's free yet? Oh, you haven't told him it's free?
No.
Yeah, tell him it's free.
No van a pagar. Todo esto es suyo.
Ay, gracias, padre.
Congrats on the new home.
Ay, papito.
Bro, you're crazy for not telling him it was free.
¿Me puedo acostar?
Sí, se puede acostar.
Ay, voy a dormir.
What do you think?
Perfect stranger just gift you a home is amazing. Now, what they do after the fact, clearly that's going to be up to them and their families, how they're going to survive. Yeah, I got really teary-eyed and sentimental about that because I know, like, it's really difficult for people today. I know there's some people who just don't talk. Listen, they don't talk about it. Like, listen, I understand. I advertise like apartment buildings and stuff like that. That's like way out of people's price range. Sometimes it's within price range, but just thinking about it, like, on a basic level, everybody deserves to be housed in a home where they feel comfortable.
Here's Mr. Beast. Takes all of these houses, gives them to these dudes, and what do? Immediately, a bunch of them, they start selling them. And they're not going to sell them for a one-way ticket to break into my country to get more freebies. No, they're probably just going to sell them to get more alcohol or more drugs and continue the downward spiral. And that's why, no matter how much money we dump into drug addicts or the homeless in California, you just get more of them. And then you scream at productive members of society who are paying for all of this and being robbed. When we come out and say, stop, knock that off. What are you, sort of heartless scumbag? Yes, I'm a heartless scumbag. I'm fine with that. Imagine my shock. I imagine everybody's shock on the right-hand side who knew exactly what was going to happen here. But all of these houses that this dude is giving away to these people, hey, wow, it's not solving any issues. Actually, what it's going to do is it's going to create more issues because it doesn't solve the core fundamental issue. You've got people out there who are drug addicts. You got people out there who continue to make bad life decisions. And if you give them other people's money, those life decisions get worse, right? Another perfect example. The people who are selling these houses, this isn't going to help their situation. It'll probably make their situation even worse.
I just showed you a clip of Salty Cracker, and I know, disclaimer, he is very controversial, but he coined everything that I needed to say. I'm highly disappointed if it is true that these people went ahead and resold their homes. That's very disappointing. Number one, I understand that people who are less fortunate, when they come across money or they come across resources they've never had before, they are a bit irresponsible. This is no different. I think it's highly irresponsible for them to resell their house for cash. You're not addressing the real problem. The real problem is not just food, shelter, etc., etc. It's behavioral patterns. Number two, I have just a slight criticism for Jimmy. I think Mr. Beast, he does very well with philanthropy, and I appreciate him so much for everything that he's done just to connect with other communities, like for example, to get homes, water supply in places like Africa. I think he needs to focus his attention here in America. There's lots of childhood homelessness and homelessness just in general. I think America does need all the support that we can get. I know that we are first world and we have our own problems, but I do think that it is ideal to take care of home before we take care of anybody else. So, although I was very happy in the beginning about these people getting homes, I'm disappointed in what they did, what they ended up doing with it. We can't fix everybody. We cannot coddle everybody into submission and think that, okay, here's free this, here's free housing, here's free that, clothes, money, a salary for a whole year, and not think that there are direct consequences to that. I think there is an actual crisis that we need to address around the world, but I think definitely right now in America, there is a huge crisis with our young people. I think that our young people today, yes, I'm young too, but our younger people, like college age and younger, what type of world are we leaving for them? What type of world? What type of message are we sending to people when we say that we're going to just completely take care of all your bills and you don't have any sort of accountability to that? I think that there had to be some accountability on top of that. If I give you a free house, you need to work to help someone else in exchange for that free house. And if you breach that contract, we take away your free house. Simple as that. It's like anytime you train a child, you have to train a child with discipline. You have to set a precedent that nothing in life is for free. Although people are kind and they're giving, nothing in life is free. You have to work hard in order to achieve certain things in life. And I think that's the message that we are missing. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.